Well, hi there everyone, and welcome back to Factorio. Well, last episode we were sort of up here, I think. We were making all of this area. This is the train station area where I am making squirkit boards. You may notice I have been messing about a bit up here since end of last episode. I believe all of these were actually along here last time. I've moved them down here and I've done this little bit so that they are spreading a bit more evenly across this conveyor belt, so I'm just sending more through at once. It means that this area, I could really use some lights up here. Why do I not have any lights up here? There we go. These are just working much more constantly. In fact, I'm now... It's weird, because I think something's down, and then I'll leave it running for a bit, and something else runs out. I'm now running low on iron plates, by the looks of it. Wonderful. Anyway, whatever. Let's put a couple of lights in, just so that I can see a bit of what I'm doing. There we go. You can also see that I have extended all of the solar panel arrays area because, really, I just needed loads more. I've just got them absolutely everywhere now, and there is enough to completely power this whole area. They're all in the middle as well. I'll run out of there before I get run over, so I think I will actually leave this at this. You might also see that I have put some basic productivity modules in these. It just means I get a few extra circuit boards every now and then, which is a good thing after all. This is just about full actually, and this one is filling up, so we're getting more circuit boards. I think I'm going to take the train back, just caught that. So what's that holding? About 100 and something, 140 circuit boards at a time, which is a good number. Let's hop out, go around and back in. You might also notice that I don't have a research project at the minute. That's because I have just finished researching rocket shooting speed number 5. I've got all the way up to being ready to research the rocket silo. It's going to take 1,000 of everything, apparently. So let's start researching that. I'm being attacked in the south. I'm still getting attacked a bit, but it isn't too bad. He says, as things start getting damaged. Where are things being damaged? Back up there? Of course, it's back up there. I am getting the odd attack in the north, which is causing a little bit of damage, but really it's not too bad. I'm trying to run over down here. Where am I trying to run? I'm trying to run down to here. Where we have got 200 of those in there. These make 10 each. So that's another 500, that's 800, so that's enough alien science files, isn't it? You can see that these blue ones have actually backed up a bit. They did that while I was researching rocket shooting speed, because it doesn't need blue ones. So that's really useful. I have also put some chests in, just to start storing things like this and this, so I've got a bit of a backlog. And how are my circuit boards doing? They are actually filling up. That is brilliant. At least part of that's going to be because I have got more solar powered panels than I know what to do with. Awesome. So we are researching rocket silo. Now, rocket silo is obviously going to be used to build the rocket. The rocket needs rocket silo parts. You might notice that needs processing units and electric engines. That needs lots of plastic. That needs solid fuel. I'm going to need all of these. I'm going to need processing modules and speed modules, more rocket fuel, low density structures, which I guess is that, yep, and tons of solar panels, loads of radars, basic accumulators, but mostly processing units. Those are in a lot of the recipes. Now that's something which I can get started on because processing units are just here. They take electronic circuits, advanced circuits, and sulfuric acid. Now I do actually have my very own processing plant to make these here. And I am probably going to really want another one, aren't I? Am I? You see, I feel like I've sort of lost the dream here. The dream was to have everything being made going up the middle and have loads of it, and it just hasn't quite worked out like that, has it? I apparently have also got a processing module in this. I didn't even know that. A productivity module is what I mean. So, shall I reinvent the dream? You know what, I think that I shall. The dream is, because obviously we have lots of these and these here, and that's all it needs apart from the plastic bars. Full marks to anyone who last episode noticed that I didn't reconnect the oil, so I wasn't getting any plastic through. And there isn't a lot of plastic coming through here either. Why not? Why has plastic stopped? Because I'm not getting a lot of petroleum through. Why am I not getting a lot of petroleum through? That one is filling up. That is struggling to fill up. That is struggling to fill up because not enough light oil. Okay. Not enough light oil. I mean that's filled up, so I'm guessing that those have stopped working while this is producing all the petroleum to get rid of the light oil, isn't it? Brill. So, what I suggest is we actually get rid of 2 of those, put in a pair of chemical plants in their place, but I can't build 2 of those, can I? What on earth are those storage chests? I've not done any of that stuff. I should have a chemical plant somewhere, it's there. So if I connect one in here, will that work? Yes, it will. I'm also going to need, I've got loads of pipes, so that is going to be cracking petrol. As is this one, going to be cracking petroleum. Yep, that will work. That's got no power, but that's fine. That is fine and dandy. I can do that. I cannot spot any of those. Right, I need to put water coming in and out like that, and water coming in and out like that. Connect those up. That pump should be able to handle both. More damage occurring up there. It's those spitters, I think, which are being the problem. Right. So that should be oil going in if I just do something really ugly with that. There we go. So that is the light oil going in. I cannot get through there, can I? I can. Loop straight round and down, and you should start producing stuff. Which should be emptying out that. It's just about emptying out that. How much do these things actually make? Uh, 4.5 per go. These use up 3 per go. So those are going to produce 9. These are going to eat 9 because there's 3 of them. So that should even out, actually. It's not even going to drain the tanks, is it? That's why I didn't have anywhere near enough. So this should be producing tons now. It is. It might even be backing up. Not quite. But it isn't. It might even be backing up, actually, which would be brill. And this should be working full speed. Which it is. That's all I could possibly ask for. Now, what on earth was I attempting to do before I got sidetracked like that? I was attempting to work out how to reroute this. Well, I know the dream is the dream and all, but I think the dream will have to be lost because I've got electronic circuits here and I've got advanced circuits here, which can be split off. So the only other thing which I need to make these is actually sulfuric acid. I really have to work out what's going on up there. It is not good at all. What I would not like to do is actually lose one of those turrets. That would be a pain and a half. Sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid is coming out of here. I have a full storage tank of sulfuric acid. It's making batteries, which is all that it really needs to do, but I also need it. I need that to come down a long, long way. Jeez. It's being made from sulfur, iron plate, and water. Of course it is. Which is being made from that. I don't really think that there's any great point. Well, for a start, there's absolutely no oil down here at all. There's the only close oil well. So I think that is so very noisy. I think I'm actually going to have to pump the sulfuric acid all the flipping way down. But if I've got to, then I have got to. That's the fun of the game, isn't it? So let's make up a ton of pipes. I don't really want to make up 400. But I might well have to. 400. I might well need that many. I'll need them somewhere. I'll need them to make the engines or something. Right, let's connect this up at the end. It's going to run... It runs like to here, and then goes in the wrong direction, so it can come down here to there, go underground. How far will it reach? It's a good reach on it, actually. So it'll pop up there. Can I cut that down by lots and lots? That'll do. I really ought to make something to make these automatically, but I've never quite gotten round to that. So it'll run down here, go under that. I'm stuck on a tree. It can run along the middle there. Runningly. Do I actually have... no pipes, do I? Right, what I'm going to do... Stop you making that, because you are just really annoying. Get one of those on the go. I already have one. You are just going to be plonked in here because you can be. If you don't jump out my hand. Right, you are going to connect up to a iron chest. Do I have an iron chest? I do now. Right, iron chest, fast inserter. Fast inserter, you are just going to make me pipes by the ton, if you would be so kind. Will that link up to anything? Nope. Will that? Yep. How about the medium one? Typical. That will just work, won't it? That will just work. There we go. So tons of pipes in there. I'm going to want loads of these ones as well. And then I'm going to want these out of my inventory and those into my inventory, so that we can start actually linking these bits up. Right, so sulfuric acid is going down to there. Will it actually manage to reach to go around the back? Yeah, it will, won't it? Okay. You run underneath that. Go to there. Go to there. I'm going to make you pop underground as far as you'll go. About to there. You can actually do that again. No, you can't, because I want you to go that way, so you hop underground there to there. And probably hop underground there to about there. And I'll give you a space of 1, and then you're going underground until there. Now I assume, I'm not entirely sure how the fluid dynamics will work over this sort of range. I assume that will work. If it doesn't, it's a bit tough. Right, we are going to want a splitter. I bet I don't actually have one of those, do I? No, I don't, but it's going to be placed in here. We're also going to want to get the circuit boards, and only the circuit boards, a bit further down. Attack is happening up north, I guess. So that to me screams smart inserter, which connects to that, which goes to there, which goes underneath that. Don't need that or that on me anymore. So, yep. You, please. So you're a smart inserter. You are going to be really smart and get me those. Yes. Then all that I have to do is work out just exactly how I'm going to plan, because what I assume is that if I'm asking this to make me the advanced things, these processing units. Now, can I rotate that? I can rotate that to there. So, that is going to go into there like that. Let's get a bit more light down here. There, because I'm going to pop one of those in. There we go. So that is connected to that. I also need to put those circuits in to these, which can come in from here, off the inserter, what's it? The splitter, which I can actually make now, can't I? Splitter. When it decides to make it. I can also run these down here, where they are going to be put in by a fast inserter. So all that I'm going to need is a bit of power onto that. How many do these actually need? 20 electronic circuits and 2 advanced circuits. Whoa. So like that. So every other one ends up going down and getting inserted into that. So then all I have to do is get the sulfuric acid all the way down. From all the way up here. How is my rocket silo research coming on? Really quite fast. A lot faster than I am getting this bit done. So that's going to go under there. Connect up to I have a load of these being made, so I am going to make the most of them. There we go, 50. That's exactly what I want to see. I had 41 on me. Well done me. Like that. So, does this make it all the way down? And am I missing a huge section here? Because why would I be missing a huge section there? I don't know. But that's it sorted. So it's coming all the way down here. It is going through there. It is coming down here. It is getting through there. I am being damaged. It's that turret again. And it is going into here. I've got a sulfuric acid in there. And any second I'm going to make a processing unit. Wow. Okay, it actually worked. So for the time being, what I'm going to do is put an iron chest just here and use the long-armed inserter to get that out. And we are now making those. So I can just pop a couple more down and repeat this, in which case I won't really want a chest there, will I? I will want something better. You are going to be making those. Rotate, rotate. That's in the wrong place. You want to be there. I'm going to need a couple more of those Fortunately, that's exactly what I can make, just to run from there to there, from there to there, and up like that. So those now get sulfuric acid into them. Then all I have to do is pop a couple of those down there. And one there, I guess.